In this video, I'll be sharing with you 5 assets that you must own if you are between the ages of 20 and 30. If you are between the ages of 20 and 30 and you don't want to get to the age of 40, 50 or even 60 and start regretting your life, these are the 5 most important assets that you want to start investing in as a matter of urgency. Even though you don't fall within this age bracket, it is still okay for you to watch this video to the end because you're going to find the information in this video very helpful. Why did I say so? Because the best time to start investing was yesterday, but another best time to start investing is now. So even though you are both 30, make sure you still watch the video to the end because the information in this video is going to be beneficial to you. Before we get started, I would like to do a proper introduction for those of you who are seeing my face for the first time. My name is John Agbo. I'm a financial literacy educator. On this channel, I teach people like you how to make, manage, and grow their money. And I do that through the educative content that I put out here on my channel, like this one you're about to watch right now. So if content like this is something that interests you, then go ahead and subscribe to this channel. It is free. Just click on the button right here. And while you're at it, also turn on the bell icon so that anytime I release a new video here, you'll always be the first person to be notified by YouTube. Now that you're a young person, this is the best time for you to start investing. The reason being that you are going to give your investment enough time to compound and then earn you good returns. So here are 5 assets you want to consider if you are between the ages of 20 and 30. The very first one is to invest in yourself. I cannot overemphasize on this. Like I always say, before you think about investing in any assets at all, first of all, invest in yourself because you are the greatest asset that you can invest in. You can invest in yourself by reading books. Books that will help to shape your mindset. Books that will teach you about personal finance. Books that will teach you about sales and marketing and etc. Apart from reading books, you can also invest in yourself by buying courses. There are a lot of courses out there that you can invest in any aspect of your life that you want to improve on. You can also invest in yourself by paying for access to mentorship or by paying for coaching programs or by paying for consultation. The thing is, the more you invest in yourself, the more valuable you become. And the more valuable you become, the more money you'll be able to make. As a young person who is still in your 20s and in your 30s, you want to consider this phase as your building phase. So this is that stage of your life where you want to go hard by improving on yourself. Any money you invest in yourself will always bring the best return on investment. Why? Because the more you learn, the more you'll be able to earn. And if you know better, you will always do better. If you invest in a business, that business can crumble. If you invest in stocks, you might lose your money. If you put your money in other investments, you're also likely to lose your money. But one asset you can never lose your money when you invest in it is yourself. All right? Everything can be taken away from you. But one thing that can never be taken away from you is the knowledge that you have acquired over time. So you have to be very intentional with investing in yourself at this stage of your life. Because even though everything goes away, you can use the knowledge you've acquired over time to get everything back. The next asset you want to invest in is land. Land is a very good asset to invest in. Land is one asset that does not depreciate in value. The value of land is always increasing. If you use 3 million naira to buy a piece of land today, in the next 5 years, if you decide to sell off that land, the value of that land must have increased more than the 3 million naira that you used in buying the land. So if you want to invest in land, make sure you buy the land in an area that has a potential for growth. That is, if you're not buying in the city center, if you are buying in the outskirts of the city, ensure you buy it in an area that has potential for growth. If you buy a piece of land today and you're not even ready to build on the land immediately, you can still decide to use that land for other purposes. You can use the land for farming. You can decide to farm on the land, or you can lease it out to farmers who use the place for a particular period of time and they will pay you rent for using your land. You can also lease out the land to people that want to erect a temporary workshop or maybe people that want to erect a temporary shop. And these people continue to pay you rent month after month. So even though you buy a piece of land today and you don't want to use it immediately to maybe build a rental property, you can still use that land for other purposes. One of the oldest forms of building wealth is land. So if you have money right now and maybe you don't even know exactly where to put that money, in terms of business, you can use that money to buy a piece of land or pieces of land and just leave it. allow it to keep appreciating in value. Then when it's time for you to actually do what you want to do, maybe by the time you know exactly what you want to do with your money, you can go ahead to sell off the land or the pieces of land, put your funds together, and then you invest it into any business that you want to do. So moving on to the third asset that you need to invest in is paper assets. When we are talking about paper assets, we are talking about things like mutual funds, specifically equity mutual fund. You know, equity mutual fund has to do with fund managers investing your money into different companies. They basically invest in stocks, and stocks is volatile. It is high risk, high return. So as a young person right now, you have enough time to take the risk, all right? Compared to somebody who is in their 50s or 60s. Someone who is in their 50s or 60s might be considering money market mutual fund. But for you who is a young person, you still have enough time to take the risk by investing in equity mutual fund. Another paper asset you can also consider investing in is stocks. Stocks is a very good paper asset to invest in, especially if you are between the ages of 20 and 30. Stocks investment gives you an opportunity to invest and own shares in publicly listed companies. So if you don't have a lot of money to build a big company from scratch, you can just invest and own shares in these big companies and you can become a shareholder. Think about owning shares in companies like Dangote Cement, Vitafoam, Cadbury, Bua Foods, Dangote Sugar, MTN Nigeria, GTCO, and so many other big companies in the Nigerian stock market. When you invest and own shares in these companies, they'll pay you in basically two ways. They'll pay you through share price appreciation. So this is where you buy a piece of stock. Maybe you buy a stock for 10 naira per share, and then 6 months later, the price moved from 10 naira to 15 naira. So that means you've been able to earn an extra 14 naira on each share of that particular company that you bought. So if you want to sell at that point, you're going to be selling at 14 naira per share and not at 10 naira per share that you bought it initially. The second way you can also earn after you invest in stocks is through dividend payment. So dividend is a part of a company's profits that they pay to all their investors as a way to appreciate them for buying and holding their shares. So these are the two ways you can earn when you invest in stocks. Stocks investment is actually a long-term investment. It's not something you do to make money now, right? So if you're going to invest in stocks, you do it for the long term. And that's the reason why it's a good investment for you as a young person, because if you invest in stocks right now, you have enough time to allow your investment in that particular company to compound and then earn you good returns. If you want to enter the stock market, it is very important that you don't enter blindly. You need to enter the stock market with knowledge. Many people enter the stock market blindly without understanding exactly how the stock market works. And that's the reason why they end up losing money. So that shouldn't happen to you. That's the reason why if you're interested in learning how to invest smartly and make money profitably from the stock market, you need to join my beginner stocks investment masterclass. This is a masterclass where I go deeper to show you step by step how you can get started properly with investing and earning from the stock market. So if you want to be a part of the free training, the link to join will be in the video description. I'll also leave the link in the first comment of this video. So go ahead and click the link, and I can't wait to see you inside. And the fourth asset that you should invest in if you're between the ages of 20 and 30 is a digital skill. In this era that we live in, having a digital skill is non-negotiable, because right now a certificate can open a door for you, but what will keep you in that room is your skill. What will keep you in that room is your competence. So you need to learn the high income skill. Pick just one high income skill that you're going to focus on learning. All right, it could be robotics, it could be copywriting, it could be web design, it could be sales and marketing, it could be public speaking. Just pick one high income skill and then focus on learning it. Learn it, practice it, master it, and then you monetize it. There are many courses out there that you can get on any skill at all that you want to learn. And for a start, you can even watch videos on YouTube regarding any skill at all that you want to learn. Let's say, for instance, you want to learn how to automate businesses using AI, and you search that on YouTube right now. You're going to see a lot of videos on YouTube that will walk you through on how to get started on that part. So don't hold yourself back with the excuse of, I don't know exactly where to start from. You can start by watching videos on YouTube on that skill that you want to learn. And then when you find someone that has a course that will help you to get really good at that particular skill, go ahead and get the course. Remember that if you empty your pocket to fill your brain will in turn refill your pocket. So normalize paying for knowledge, especially anyone that will help you to make money. And number 5 is a business asset. Salary is good, but salary can never make you wealthy. If you want to build wealth, you must go beyond any salary and build a business asset. Wealth is about ownership. Wealth is about control. You need to be able to build something that you can own and control. And that is where building a business actually comes into play. The main reason why you want to start a business is not because you want to make money. The main reason why you want to start a business is to solve problems for people, because business is all about solving problems. So if you venture into business with this mindset, it will be easy for you to make more money. Why? Because you are interested in solving people's problems. And because you are interested in solving people's problems, people will also be interested in handing over their money to you. On average, it takes at least 5 years for any business venture to become profitable. So if you start now, your business will have enough time to grow. Don't just start a business around your passion. Don't start a business because you are passionate about it. Start a business because that business is solving a real problem. Start a business because that business is going to be profitable. Start a business because that business is going to be offering a product or a service that people will be interested in. So if you'd like me to make a dedicated video on any of these particular assets, go ahead and let me know down there in the comment section below. And I just might make a full tutorial on any of these assets. So that brings us to the end of today's video. If you find it very helpful, please do well to like, share the video as well. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and do that quickly, and also turn on the bell icon. I'll see you in the next video.